When you don't see something firsthand, when you just hear about it or you just read about it, it's easy to distance yourself from it.
It really made me understand a little more of Christ's love for us.
I feel my heart for the orphans is incomparable now to how it was before.
The purpose of Renewal Missions is to develop new and creative ways to do missions, using media, using sports, using the arts, not just to use it for missions, but to disciple and to mentor others to do it also, and empower new countries when they receive the gospel to go out themselves and be missionaries. We've been coming to Shanghai now for about 12 years, and since then we have been working with local Christians here. We have been working with nonprofit partners, a lot of them working with orphans and the poor and migrants, just to hear the gospel and to experience the gospel as giving you a home and giving you a family.
I've never really interacted with orphans before. I have a few friends who were adopted, but aside from that, I've never seen an orphanage. I've never been a part of the process. There are several reasons why we came. One of the first was to hold a retreat for the adult orphans. Even though they are a part of the church, they don't really have the chance to do many of the things that we might take for granted, such as going on a retreat. And so we held one for them.
These are orphans who have already aged out of the system. They're not adoptable anymore because they're all adults. And a lot of the orphans that we were spending time with have disabilities. My role during this retreat was to build relationships with these people and spend time with them, help them feel just like loved by our team.
We brought them out to get their nails done and their hair.
For all of them, it was their first time kind of getting pampered in the way that girls usually do.
One girl among the girls who were getting dressed up, the joy and the pride on her face to feel valuable. All of us were telling her to wow, you look really pretty, right? I think she really appreciated that. They really felt loved by that.
So we have a partner that works with kids who are waiting for medical procedures in the orphanages. And what they do is they provide medical procedures that these kids can't afford and the government orphanages won't pay for. And they provide adoption for these kids. So when you serve toddlers, the way you serve them is by playing with them.
I just really love being able to play with those kids and just to see how much like other children they are. They want to run around, they want to play, they want to be held, they like to laugh, they smile.
I had a sense of joy as I played with them, but at the same time, seeing their faces when we had to leave, having to break away from them was very heartbreaking.
It's just really caused me to think about my own heart for adoption and my own heart for how does this play into what I will do with the rest of my life.
We met a little girl. We were able to spend time with her, and she brought over Legos to play with me, and kind of just bonded. Yeah, I don't know, and I just kind of
fell in love.
Yeah, so to speak.
I think she started us on this journey of wanting to adopt and also helped us to see that the real change needs to happen from within China, because there are tons of orphanages that don't do international adoptions, and so it's really up to the Chinese to change their hearts for adoptions.
The hope is that we do not take over the work here, but that we empower local Christians to give them a vision of what it means to serve the disenfranchised, to serve the underserved, and to bring together just new ideas and energy along with locals in partnership together to care for orphans and those with disabilities.
For our team to just really interact with these children and to hear from the orphanages firsthand, that helps us to be able to see what the needs are and advocate for the need for adoption, to advocate for these children.
It's been a pleasure to be a part of God's work. There's always a sense of questioning, a sense of longing, of knowing what plans God wishes you to be a part of. And now it's becoming more clear to me.
One of the questions I get a lot of times in the mission field is, what skill sets do I need? Skills are important, but the most important thing is character. The world does not need more doctors. The world does not need more lawyers. The world needs more people who live in love.